So this is the screen for the software testing foundation that bits. The major points here are about the major objective, test case, defect, testing principles, test design, impact analysis in maintenance, value of static testing, test completion, traceability between the test basis and test artifacts, test levels, purpose of regression testing, purpose of confirmation testing, work product review process, and the reference is taken from q-leap.eu. Major objectives to prevent defects. Test case is a set of input values and expected results with execution preconditions and execution post conditions developed for a particular test condition. So defect is an error identified in software testing. An incorrect configuration variable included for the GPS function could cause location problems during daylight saving times. This is an example for a defect in a fitness tracker application. So it is found during a software testing. So because of the defect, it causes location problems during daylight saving times. So it's a configuration variable defect included for the GPS function. So testing principles. One of the testing principle here displayed is this defect clustered together out of the 7 testing principles we already studied. As a result of risk analysis, more testing is being directed to the system under test where initial testing found is more defects than average. That's the principle of defects clustered together. If one module is affected with more defects, then the module of the system under test has to be subjected to more testing because of the risk analysis found in that particular area. Test design. Identifying test data to support the test cases. Impact analysis in maintenance. Impact analysis is used when deciding if a fix to a maintained system is worthwhile. Value of static testing. Since we started using static analysis, we found coding faults that we would not have found by only performing dynamic testing. This states the necessity of static testing in the software testing environment. It's more needed to find defects that would not have found by only performing dynamic testing. Test completion. Entering change request for open defect reports. So during test completion, we have to enter the change request for open defect reports. Traceability between the test basis and test artifacts. Determined if a new test case increased coverage of the testing requirement. That is the traceability between the test basis and test artifacts. That's a possibility to determine if a new test case increased coverage of the requirements. Test levels. It is possible to perform functional, non-functional and white box techniques at any test level. This is a major point that has to be considered in the test levels. So in all the 4 test levels, unit test, system test and integration test and other user acceptance testing, all the 4 levels we can perform functional, non-functional and white box techniques. These 3 test techniques can be followed at any test level. Purpose of regression testing. The purpose of regression testing is to ensure that any changes to one part of the system have not caused another part to fail. Purpose of confirmation testing. The purpose of a confirmation testing is to check that all previously run tests still provide the same results as before. So what's a work product review process? The work product review process starts with a plan, initiates the review, individual review, issue communication and analysis, and final stage is fix defects and report. That's the work product review process. So reference from q-leap.eu. Thank you.